Went off, eager and naive. We cried, we laughed, we grew. And that brings us to the last 4 years. 4 years. I can honestly say that our journey has been spectacular. Of course, we've had our highs and our lows, our stretches of smooth road and our speed bumps. But nevertheless, we've been able to accomplish so much as a class and as a family. We're smart. We've won countless awards in virtual business, academic decathlon, FBLA, and Skills USA. We're involved. We've sung, danced, volunteered, played Quidditch, tutored, meditated with Mr. Whitney, and gardened with Mr. Walenga as a part of over 50 clubs. We're athletic. We've had the best season of girls basketball in history, captured the CIF title in men's volleyball, and gave La Cañada their first loss in over a decade in swimming. Class of 2014, you are amazing. 4 years. That's enough time to make 700,000 cups of ramen, enough time to watch 53,000 TV shows. 4 years. It's still not enough time to spend with all of you. Today, we will cry, we will laugh, and you never know, a lucky few of us might still be growing. Fingers crossed. I would next like to impart some words of wisdom. First, as inspirational figure, superhero, and giant green monster the Hulk concisely stated, Hulk smash. I believe that this is a great motto to live by as we advance into college. We will face obstacles, challenges, and haters. It is inevitable. But we must also rise to the occasion and smash through whatever is in our way. Second, you are all heroes. As another inspirational figure, superhero, and part-time Batman once said, a hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a little boy's shoulder to let him know the world hadn't ended. If you ever doubt yourself, remember that each action you take makes a difference, no matter how small. And third, in the words of the wisest cartoon fish in existence story, just keep swimming. I believe in every single one of you. Whether your dream is to be a Wall Street gazillionaire, save lives in Africa as a doctor, be a dermatologist, play water polo in the Olympics, or simply make enough money to watch Netflix all day. As long as you keep pursuing them, your dreams will come true. Our journey here in South Pasadena is about to reach an end. But as one ends, a new one begins. Whether we will be traveling to France or staying local at PCC, it is our time to go out and change the world. Just keep in mind, no matter how far you go or how far you achieve, we're all still Tigers at heart. So thank you, each and every one of you, for making South Pasadena High School not just a school, but a home, for being not just classmates and teachers, but a family. Our newest, grandest, the next journey is about to begin, but I will not yet say goodbye, since goodbyes are final. This is not a goodbye. Class of 2014, Tigers, scholars, athletes, heroes, see you later. Thank you.
Please welcome Jessica Fang performing Bach Suite 1.
has spent 42 years as an educator, 15 years as a teacher, primarily in special education, and 27 years as an educational administrator. Mr. Shapiro recently retired after serving as South Pasadena's superintendent for 4.5 years. Prior to that, he served as assistant superintendent of instructional services and deputy superintendent of the Burbank Unified School District. Before serving in Burbank, he had spent 28 years in the Glendale Unified School District. His leadership positions in Glendale included principal at 3 schools, coordinator of professional development, and director of curriculum and instruction. He has received several leadership awards from the Association of California School Administrators, including the Curriculum and Instruction Administrator of the Year in 2009. Mr. Shapiro considers himself fortunate to have concluded his career as South Pasadena Superintendent. He takes pride in having built strong teams of educational leaders and in having mentored administrators to develop their skills as instructional leaders. He knows that above all, the success of a school district is based on the quality and character of students, and therefore he knows that Tigers rule. And with that, please welcome Mr. Joel Shapiro.
Good afternoon, and before I get started on my remarks, I just have to say how amazing our student speakers and performers have been today. They are truly incredible. So I'm going to have to give they really deserve all of our recognition and thanks. Well, I have to begin by telling you that you all look terrific this afternoon. And so do your parents and relatives and friends. Now there's a song that's been pretty popular lately, and I think you've probably heard of it. It's called Happy. I'm not going to sing it, relax. Well, that's the first word that comes to my mind when I look at your faces today. I see happiness, joy, and a great deal of well-deserved pride. That also describes how I feel. I'm very happy and honored to be here with you this afternoon. We're here to celebrate a milestone in your lives. And in a few minutes, I'll talk a little bit more about that word celebrate and why I think it's so important. First, I want to tell you that I feel very honored to be here and why I feel very honored to be here today. I retired as your superintendent almost 3 months ago. I've had some time to reflect on my career in education and especially the time that I've spent in South Pasadena. I've had the privilege to teach many students over the years. I really loved teaching. I didn't think it was possible to enjoy any job more than being a teacher and working with kids every day. I felt energized and sometimes exhausted at the same time. But it was a good exhausted. The feeling that I had brought my best to the classroom and gave 100% of my effort to help my students learn something new. The feeling that I didn't hold anything back. It's kind of like when athletes say, I left it all out on the field, but for me it was the classroom. Then when I became a principal, I realized that the rewards had multiplied. I had the chance to interact with hundreds of students every day, and I didn't have to grade their homework assignments. I felt that I could make a difference in the lives of more students by making the school the best possible place for learning. And hopefully I did that. And so on as I held various jobs in the district office. By working primarily with teachers, administrators, parents, and community groups, I felt like I could make a difference with even more students. It has been incredibly rewarding. That desire to make a difference kept me focused and inspired me to keep going even when times were difficult. One of my hopes for all of you is that you will be fortunate enough one day to be engaged in work that gives you that same feeling. And based on what the experts tell us, there's a good chance you'll make a difference in the world in more than one way, because they predict the members of your generation are likely to have several careers during your lifetime. During my career, I've had the chance to spend time at many high school campuses. And when I tell you I'm honored to be with you today, understand that this is because the students at South Pasadena High are different, qualitatively different from other high schools.